I'm moving on now to the clinically vulnerable families. CVF is a grassroots organisation born of the pandemic. It represents the clinically vulnerable, the clinically extremely vulnerable, the immunosuppressed and their families. I start with this point, Chair. Some 18 months ago, on the 28th of February last year, you held the first preliminary hearing in this module. As you know, we were not in this hearing room, but in a cavernous function suite in a hotel. After each advocate spoke from the same lectern, and before the next one could begin, a gloved employee painstakingly wiped the lectern down. When I stood up to make my submissions, I held up my client's CO2 monitor, which I have again here, and I asked, on their behalf, what about the air quality? What about ventilation? COVID is airborne. What, I asked, was the inquiry doing to ensure that the air in the hearing centre was well ventilated and cleaned? Over the months that followed, my clients had extensive discussions with the inquiry staff, who to their credit have been diligent and accommodating. Air filters, the machine which is behind me, were provided and a CO2 monitor sits on top of it. Why do I start here? To use fashionable language, the inquiry and CVF have been on a journey together. And that journey illustrates the journey which the UK has been on too, towards understanding and accepting that COVID is airborne. It doesn't just exist in large droplets which fall onto surfaces, it floats through the air. COVID is airborne. Three of the most important words in this inquiry.